Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, I'm going to try to see how deep my Cleveland Cavalier fandom goes. We're back on Sporkle, trying to name every Cleveland Cavalier player ever. It's going to be very hard. Let's see how well we can do. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I'd really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. Link to my Twitter and all that stuff down in the description below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So here we go. Here we got the quiz. Shout out to Mini Stockton for making this one. Everyone who has played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I mean everybody. There's 458 names on this list. Every player ever playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, let's be honest here. I'm not going to get all these names. Some of these guys probably played 3 games in the 1984 for them. I'm not going to get those. But I'm hoping for at least half. I'm hoping for half, at least. I'm hoping to get all the 2010s guys and 2020s guys and a lot of the 2000s guys. You know, that's what I'm really hoping for. And then if I can sneak some around in the 90s or whatever from 2K knowledge, then I'll be okay. But this is everybody that's ever played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, and he has a whole playlist for every team, so you know it should be fun. Maybe I'll do more of these depending on how this goes. We got 25 minutes, saying 458 players, as many as 458 as we can. Let's go. Okay, my strategy. I'm just gonna go team by team, year by year, and era by era. We'll start with now. We'll start with the nowadays. So Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Max Strus. Does Lonzo? No, he hasn't played a game yet. Okay, last year's roster. Dean Wade, Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter, Isaac Okoro, Tristan Thompson, um, Craig Porter Jr., Amani Bates. Who else played on the roster last year? Did Naquan Tomlin get in on the game? Okay, yeah, he did. It's him, Levert, George Niang. Let's see, who else? I said Strus already, did I? Yes, I did. Strus, Wade, Okoro, Garland, Jerome, Mitchell. Yeah. Okay. And then let's go just 2020s in general. 2020s in general. So we've had, let's see, Jetty Osman was around the last couple years with Donovan Mitchell. Who's playing with Donovan Mitchell? And then in our playoff runs, Rondo came around for a little bit. Shout out to Brandon Goodwin, Damian Jones, Robin Lopez. We had them. Any other just random dudes that were on our team. We had George Niang. We had Karis LeVert. Who's on our 2023 team? No, Marcus Morris was around in that playoff run. Javante Green we brought in. We had a couple Greens. Javante Green, Jeff Green. We had them. Who was on the first year Donovan Mitchell team when we lost to the Knicks in the first round? Ricky Rubio. Shout out to Ricky. Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love on those teams. Okay. Now we'll go to let's go to LeBron. Let's go to the 2015, 2018, the finals years. LeBron, Kyrie, already got Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, JR, Iman Shumpert, Delly, Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Timothy Mozgov, Kyle Korver. The 2018 team was the crazy year. We had IT, D Wade, I already put him, Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder. We brought in Kendrick Perkins was on those teams. Jose Calderon was around. Ante Zizic. We brought in Ronnie Hood. We brought in George Hill. We brought in Larry Nance. We brought in Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson. Darren Williams and Derek Williams were on those teams as well. Him. I already put Jeff Green. Him. Mike Dunleavy. We traded for Kyle Korver. Who was on? Okay, 2017. Yeah, we got 2017. Walter Tavares, James Jones, Dante Jones. We already put Jones. The championship team, DeAndre Liggins. Shout out to DeAndre Liggins. Our championship team was Kyrie. There's JR, LeBron, Love, Shump, Mozgov, Tristan Thompson, RJ, Channing Frye, Anderson Varejao, obviously. We traded for him at least at the during the year. Keith Felder, 5'9" guy. Jordan McRae, Sasha Khan were on those teams. Jones. And then the first year LeBron came back, we had Mike Miller, Sean Marion came around, Brendan Haywood was on that team. We had yeah, okay. Now let's go to the after LeBron leaves the second time. Colin Sexton, Larry Markkinen on those teams. We traded him for Denver Donovan Mitchell. Garland already put him. David Nwaba. We traded for Alec Burks. Did Dante Exum get in the game with us? Torian Prince. We traded. We got him in the Jared Allen when we got Jared Allen as well. Andre Drummond was a Cav, which was a crazy era that we had. Burke, Clarkson, Exum, Marquise Chris, Nick Stauskas, Wade Baldwin Jr. Okay, I don't think he got in the game to us then. Thon Maker, Brandon Knight, and John Henson. That's what we traded to get Andre Drummond. Was Brandon Knight and John Henson. Kevin Porter Jr. I put Porter Jr. Dang, nope. Did I already put? Oh no, I put Craig Porter Jr. And so Kevin Porter Jr. makes sense. Dylan Windler. Other guys that were random first one. Jalen Tyson from this year. Sam Merrill from this year. How did I forget those guys? Okay. With the other guy, Ochai Baji never played a game with us. We traded him for Donovan Mitchell. We drafted him, traded him. Are there any other draft picks randomly that we had? That Luke Travers was on the team. Okay, John Holland, two-way guy that we had on our roster. Jerron Blossom game. Shout out to Jerron Blossom game. Or Jaron, however you say his name. Jeremiah Martin. He was on the 2020, the end of the roster, end of the year roster. When Aaron Severja came back for us in 2021, I think, or 2022, randomly. Okay. Did I ever put David Nwaba? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got those years. Lou Amundsen was around our team. Oh, Kevin Pangos. I remember him. Okay, now let's go to the young Kyrie years when LeBron left the first time. So that's Deion Waiters. We had Alonzo G, Wayne Ellington, Tyler Zeller, Jared Jack, Maurice Spates, CJ Miles, Seth Curry played a game with or two with us. Jared Cunningham was on the 2016 roster. Anton Jameson, Luol Deng. Did Andrew Bynum play a game with us? Yes, he did. We got Andrew Bynum at some point. Luol Deng. What? Did I put Zeller already? Yes, I did. Zeller, CJ Miles, Wayne Ellington. I already put him. Jared Jack. Donald Sloan was a Cavalier. Who else was on those rosters during those years? Samardo Samuels. Wow. I'm just trying to go. Sergei Karasev. We had Carrick Felix was on our team. Earl Clark. Or I think I already put Clark. Earl Clark was when I tried to put Clarkson earlier. Anthony Bennett, obviously, can't forget. Elmer Bennett is crazy. I don't know who that is. Anthony Bennett. Okay. I'm trying to think of any like little trades we made or anything like random players that just ended up with us for no reason. Um. Okay. Kyrie, Waiters, Alonzo G, Tristan Thompson, Vera Zhao, Tyler Zeller, CJ Miles, Wayne Ellington, Jared Jack, Donald Sloan. What about those other? Jamario Moon was one of our guys that played with us. Jamario Moon. Anthony Parker stayed around. Bo Williams. I already put Williams, I'm assuming. Smush Parker. Shout out to Smush. Anthony Parker, Smush Parker. Who did we? Huh. Okay. Jackson. Did I put Jones? Yes, I had to put Jones already. Darnell Jackson. Shaq. Play with us. Ben Wallace. Play with us. I already put Mo Williams, right? Delonte West. Now I'm going to like the LeBron years, basically. Um, Sasha Pavlovich. Shout out to Sasha. Big Z. Legend. Sejunis. Sejunis Ilgauskas. Sejunis Ilgauskas. Martin. Daniel Marshall. Um, Eric Snow. Mo Williams. Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes. LeBron. Probably Drew Gooden was on our teams. I'm just trying to think of any like I don't know why. I feel like there was a Scott Pollard. Didn't he play with us or whatever? Uh, him, Carlos Boozer was on our team. There's a guy like Semi Erden or whatever play with us. Ricky Davis. I already put Miles for Darius Miles. Didn't like David Wesley play over there. Wally Zerbiak was a Cavalier. Okay. All right, we're at what, 171. We're not even at 200 yet. Oh my god. I feel like I've exhausted so many names already. Was there a guy like in person or something that played Wesley Person, Andre Miller? Okay, let's go pre LeBron. Did I put Davis? Yes, I did. We had Terrell Brandon was on our team. Bob Sura, Sean Kemp. I had to put Johnson already. Have I? No. Okay, that probably was like 35 people. I put Williams. Let's go with the common name like Smith, Miller, Brown. I did a couple Brown. Oh, Chris Anderson. Birdman played with us for like maybe a couple games. Andrew Bogut played 1 minute with us and then broke his leg. I remember that. I was so hyped to get Andrew Bogut and then he broke his leg. I remember that. Larry Sanders. Larry Sanders came back and played with us. Now I'm trying to think of just guys that randomly showed up on the Cavs for no reason at all. Did I put Ante Zizic? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. Now let's go. Yeah, let's go to other days. So Sean Kemp, Terrell Brandon, um, Bob Sura. Didn't like Detlef Schrempf play with us? No, I feel like they had like a three that like Keith Van Horn or something. Why do I feel like they had like a European wing on over there? Why do I feel like there was that? I don't know. Then like Tyrone Hill. Oh, I put Hill. I put Hill already. Okay, now we can go to Mark Price, Craig Elo, Brad Daugherty. Already put Larry Nance. Steve Kerr was a Cav. Green wasn't like Craig Hodges or someone. Wasn't there like um didn't like Nate Thurman somehow ended up at the Cav? What's there? Richmond. Wasn't there a big Paul Mokeski was a Cav? I just know that name for some reason. Obviously Carr, Bingo Smith, Warby Free. Gotta think of just retired numbers and guys. Johnson. Okay, now here's where it starts to get really tough. Okay, now honestly, let's go through and just look at these. Okay, 2019. A guy in 2019 that starts with an A. This is alphabetical order. A guy that starts with an A that played on the 29. This is a 2019 cast. So that's the year after LeBron leaves. The year after LeBron leaves. Guy that starts with an A on the Cavs. Ab. Dang Adele. Okay. Let's go 2020, 2021. Guy that starts with a B. 2021. It's not Amani Bates. Aaron Baines that would play for the Cavs. I don't know why his name came to mind. This guy's supposed to beat 2021. That's after COVID. That's Darius Garland, Sexton. That's the year before we get Evan Mobley. Who is on that team? Starts with a B. I already put Thomas. I thought Broderick Thomas. Dang, I can't think of that. 2005. I'm trying to look 2010s. And he got in 2020, 2021. He played 2 years with us. It's start BO. Starts 2 years with us. Ba. 2 years. Played 2020 and 2021 with us. Starts with a BO. It's not Boozer. It's BOO. So BON, BOM. Ooh, Matt Mooney showed up. In my head. It has to be like 2A. Oh, Malik Newman. I know him. BO. Ba. Dang it. 2020 and 2021. That's the horrible years with Darius Garland, Colin Sexton. Let's see those years. I can't think of it right now. Any other 2010s guys that I missed? 2014 starts with a C. 2014. 2020. Another 2021. 2019. How am I missing 2020s guys? How am I missing 2020s guys? All of them start with C. Who's guys that randomly that started with C that were on our? Oh, Quinn Cook. Tyler Cook. Jeez. Okay. 2018. How am I missing a 2018 guy? How am I missing a 2018 guy? I know that roster like the back of my hand. That's starts with a D. Starts with a D. I know that roster. It's George. It's first as IT. It's got to be someone that we just had randomly. Joe Harris was a Cav. It had to be a guy that we just had that played maybe 2 games with us. Starts with a D. That's 2018. After the trade, it's George Hill, Jr., LeBron, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Jeff Green, Larry Nance, Ronnie Hood, Kyle Korver, Jose Calderon, Cedi Osman, Ante Zizic, Kendrick Perkins, Dante Jones, John Holland, Channing Frye, Isaiah Thomas, Shumpert, Jay Crowder, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade. Who could it possibly be that also played on that team? It had to be someone that played like 2 games or whatever. 2022, 23, you play with the Donovan Mitchell, starts with a D that I'm forgetting about. Dang, 2021. How am I missing so many 2020s guys? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'm missing so many guys from the 2020s. That's nuts. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be missing those. I watched them play. 2018, 2019. Okay. Let's just go back to the well of just thinking of random dudes that end up playing for the Cavaliers. Um, Hudson, Collison. Gotta be a guy named Young that played with us. No. Wilson. Okay. Already put Wallace, West. Guys I randomly just play for the Cavaliers. London Parantis. Marcus Thornton, but not the Thorian. JT Thor. Yeah, like that's why they put JT Thor was a Cavalier. We had him for whatever reason. Are there other guys like that just randomly ended up in the Cavs that we just took a chance on but never like really played? Are there any other guys like that? Isaiah Mobley. played for us. Hmm. Damn, this is really tough. This is really tough. I want to get half. What is half? What is half of 455? Half of 455 is like what? 220, 220, 229. So we need 11 more and we're halfway. We get half and I'm fine with half. Oh my god, okay. Um who are guys that got end of the season minutes? G Leaguers that randomly played for us. Um 2020, like the 2021, 22, 20, like 2019 to 2022 was like the bad years. Like with Young Garland and Sexton and Kevin Love and Jetty Osman. Those years. What who was on those teams during those years? Were there any moves we made along the way that randomly ended up with guys just playing on our team for 3 games and then getting cut or going back to the G League or whatever? Um, Damn, I feel like so crazy for not knowing a lot of these guys. Edwards, like John Sally, ended up on the Cavs. I definitely put Smith like 4 times already. I was gonna put Ish Smith, but I was like, no, I had to put Smith already. Um, Crawford, Chris Mim. That's who we traded for Jamal Crawford on. That's who we traded Jamal Crawford for on draft night. Uh, Chris Mim. But we got 4 minutes. Got 4 minutes to get. I need half. I need half. So I need 8 more. I need half. I need half. Uh, hmm. This guy named Malone. Didn't like Adrian Dantley play with us? No. Bill Lambier. Bill Lambier played with was a Cab before he was a Piston. Ooh, man, that's so tough. Who was? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I put him. Mm, Luke Cornett a Cav? Luke Cornett was no, I think maybe him or his dad was a Cavalier. Taco Fall. Taco Fall played with us. Uh, Now I'm just gonna go through every team and think of like players that played there but also ended up in the Cavs. So like anybody in their history that ended up on the Cavs at one point, like Theo Ratliff. He was just a guy that was just around on some teams. I already put Nick Stauskas, right? Yeah, I did. McCoylan McLemore. He was Ben McLemore's dad. He was a Cav. I don't know why I know that, but I do. Um, Buck. No. It's like John Salmons. Ever Cav. No. Gotta be a guy named Walker. Wait, 3 more. I need 3 more, and I'm okay. Henderson. There we go. Henderson. Okay, we're at halfway, but we got 2 minutes left. Over 2.5 minutes left. Spencer Hawes. Spencer Hawes was a Cav. Um, Harper. Had to be a guy named Harper at some point. There was. Uh, 2018 2021 guys that started with H. Man. Guy named, had to be some guy named Anthony. No, never Anthony. Uh, him. Daniels. Celtic. Um, no. Turner. We got. I'm just trying to think of common last names at this point. Like Bradley. Thomas. Okay. Man, this was really hard, man. This was a tough one. This was a tough one. Jordan. Guy's named Jordan. Ended up on the Cavaliers. Uh Beasley? I don't know why Michael Beasley in the Cavs jersey made sense to me, even though it's not right at all. I was about to put Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins never played a minute for us. We traded him as soon as we drafted him. So did Tyus Jones, too. Ooh, man. There's definitely going to be some names on this. There's definitely going to be some names on this. Tim Frazier. Shout out my guy Tim Frazier. I love Tim Frazier. There's definitely going to be some names on this list. I'm going to be mad at myself when I see it. I'm like, dang, how did I forget him? Uh, then like alternate Moultrie. I don't know. Wasn't there like a random Sixer big that ended up like Allen? I don't know. Bah. Man, tough. 30 seconds. Any little last minute names I can just throw in? Patrick McCaw. And Alonzo McKinney were both Cavs at one point. Sean Livingston was a Cav for like a second. Well, I just went to like Lee. Okay, I just went to the Warriors for some reason. It was just like, hey, think of names. Okay, 3, 2, 1, over 240. We got over half, 52%. We got over half, so I'm fine with that. Names that we missed. Let's see. And I didn't write Anderson. That's crazy. I didn't write Anderson. Such a dare get Justin Anderson. Oh my goodness. Tony Battie. Okay. Any other? Marquise Bolden. Wow. From Duke. I remember him. Earl Boykins. Hey. Uh, Michael Cage is funny. Omri Caspi. Wow. Will Cherry's insane. Mateen Cleaves. Tyrone Corbin. I know that name. Sam Decker. Sam Decker was a cat. Mamami Diakite. Virginia. Oh, wow. I didn't write Desanya Diop. Damian Dotson. Oh, my goodness. And former Nick. Oh, jeez. We had some bad years. Christian Yenga. Yogi Ferrell. Danny Ferry. Booby. I didn't write Booby Gibson? That's a big L. That's a L. How did I not write him? Joey Graham. Luke Herringoni. Jeez. All right. Andrew Harris. Isaiah Hardenstein. Yes, because we treat JaVale McGee. We had JaVale McGee. I just knew we had a random center that was a vet that ended up on the Cavs randomly that we traded at some point. I knew it. It was JaVale McGee, and we traded him to the Nuggets for Isaiah Hardenstein. I should have had that. Isaiah Hardenstein. JJ Hickson. That's a one to miss. Ryan Hollins. Fiondu Kabengele. Oh my goodness. Florida State. Jason Capono. DJ Kennedy. Shout out to Mr. G League. Alex Kirk. Trajan Langdon. John Lure. JP McCura. Dan Marley was a Cav. I didn't know that. JaVale McGee. Yeah. Hill Minor. That's funny. Lamont Murray. Ronald Murray. RJ Nemhard. Raul Neto. I forgot about Raul Neto. Ira Newble. Shout out to Raul Neto. Chumo Kiki was a Cav this year. Man. Kevin Ollie. Jeremy Pargo. Campaign was a Cav for like a second. Oh my god. Leon Poe. Chris Quinn. Cliff Robinson. Like I didn't write Robinson either. That's kind of crazy. Tree Rollins. Campy Russell. That's a L right there. He was good. Ramon Sessions. Henry Sims. Lamar Stevens. Oh, I feel bad that I missed Lamar Stevens. Shout out to Junkyard Dog. Brian Stiff. Sebastian Telfair. Robert Trailer. Denzel Valentine. DeJuan Wagner. Luke Walton. Yeah, Lenny Wilkins. That's a bad miss as well. Michael Woodson, Lorenzen, right? Yeah, there's a couple. There's like 3 or 4 that I should have that like are kind of like dang, like Booby Gibson should have been that should have been a for sure get. Like Booby Gibson should have been for sure get. Who else should have been a for sure get? Uh yeah, Booby Gibson's a bad miss. JJ Hickson is kind of bad on me because he was there for a while. Like guys that are there for multiple years, I should get. You know. Um, let's see. Any other ones that I should have got? Chumo Kiki, I guess, just because he's active, plays for them. Campy Russell should have been got. Lamar Stevens, I feel bad about. Lenny Wilkins should have been got. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 names that I should have definitely had. But hey, I'm okay with over 50%. I just wanted 50. As long as I got half, at least 50%, I was okay with it. But yeah, it's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content around here, consider subscribing, liking, turn on notifications, doing all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.